Hey, it's Josie with Affirmation Pod, where you get soothing affirmations infused with self-love, available 24/7. Welcome to new listeners. Welcome back to returning listeners. I'm going to sneak in a quick announcement here that Amazon Music in the US, UK, Germany, and Japan, and more countries soon, has added podcasts, and Affirmation Pod is on the roster. It's available on all the tiers of Amazon Music, so there's no additional cost. I just wanted to let you know in case you are an Amazon listener. If you want to listen there, you can do a search for Affirmation Pod, or I've made a link for you at affirmationpod.com/Amazon Music. That's affirmationpod.com/Amazon Music. Today's episode is called Managing Anger and Frustration. It's been a regular request for all kinds of situations: family relationships, work situations, the past. A while ago, someone even wrote in saying they had just exploded on someone in a case of road rage and totally owned the behavior, but also reflected with me how the political climate and her social media intake has played a role in her being edgy, easily agitated, and prone to road rage. Now, today's sponsor can help with managing anger and frustration. It also had me going back into my old emails from over 10 years ago. Because the sponsor for this episode today is Talkspace. Talkspace gives you online therapy where you connect with a licensed therapist for a fraction of the in-person therapy price. It had me looking back at emails from over a decade ago because I couldn't remember exactly when I took my online therapy professional training. Some of you may not know I was a licensed therapist before I had a family and shifted gears into this podcasting world. It's made me, of course, familiar and comfortable with online therapy, and I've used Talkspace for years. So long before they became a sponsor of Affirmation Pod, they've got thousands of licensed therapists who've experience with treating depression, anxiety, substance abuse, trauma, relationship issues, food and eating, and so much more. You're a listener of Affirmation Pod, so of course you know that taking care of your mental health is a necessity. Talkspace does not want it to break the bank. They have $100 off for Affirmation Pod listeners. We all need someone to talk to. Talkspace wants to give us the support we deserve at the price we can afford. Match with your perfect therapist at Talkspace.com or by downloading the Talkspace app. And please don't forget to use promo code AFFIRMATION at checkout for $100 off your first month. That's $100 off your first month at Talkspace.com, promo code AFFIRMATION. And now, let's settle in. Here's affirmations for managing anger and frustration. Feeling angry is a normal human emotion. Managing it doesn't mean I never get angry. Anger is so real. Those times when so much inside of me screams, "This is wrong. It's not supposed to be like this. I don't want this." Not only are there reasons for my anger and frustration, there's reasons why I express myself the way that I do. I see the ways I need to unlearn what I learned about anger in my childhood. I see where I really need to work on the times when I get super irrational. I see where I need to learn where to go and what to do when I'm at the boiling point and feel out of control. I'm quick to see when anger is here. I'm quick to give it a number on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm quick to name my frustration, and I'm quick to intentionally slow down my breathing. I use my ability to say, I'm mad, I'm feeling angry, this is frustrating. I use my ability to say, I need space, I'll be back, I'm having a hard time right now. I acknowledge where I have greater tension in my body. I ground myself with noticing my feet, counting backwards, and saying out loud the date and time. It can be so hard to ground myself and to hold space for myself when I'm in a reactive state. It's okay to feel this anger. It's there because of my beliefs, my values, and my expectations. I'm hearing what this anger has to say. It's an important message. I am listening to every reason why I feel angry and frustrated. I also listen for every reason why I feel hurt, upset, or disappointed. I check in with myself for what quieter emotions might be here too. It's okay to feel frustration and pain. I constructively release this energy. I experience the anger and I empower myself forward. I have control of this and I can bring myself to emotional safety. Now, if I go back to when and where this anger surged, what can I do to help myself more and to care for myself more? What can I practice for next time I feel overwhelmed with anger? I see where I need to restructure thoughts associated with anger and frustration. I take care of my needs. I learn from my past. I am getting better at managing anger and frustration. I accept how I feel, and I lovingly respond to how I feel. I move from reacting to responding so quickly. I am proud of what I'm doing to manage my anger and my frustration. I'm taking care of myself in mind, body, and spirit. I give myself credit for all the work I've done to manage anger and frustration better. And I hold space for myself even more and more and more. That is my gift for you today. Remember, with Talkspace, you can message your therapist anytime and get daily responses from your therapist 5 days a week. They're giving Affirmation Pod listeners $100 off your first month when you use promo code AFFIRMATION. When you've picked the plan you want, the next page is where you enter the promo code AFFIRMATION, and then you'll see the $100 off, and you can continue to the checkout. Again, it's $100 off your first month using promo code AFFIRMATION. If you've enjoyed this episode and you'd like to have it without the ads and without the announcements, that's available for Affirmation Pod Premium Access members. Premium Access members get ad-free episodes, plus over 50 ad-free bonus episodes that you won't find on this podcast. Find out more and sign up today by going to affirmationpod.com/join. That's affirmationpod.com/join. Thank you for listening to Affirmation Pod today. Now go be you, know you, and love you. This is Josie with Affirmation Pod. Bye for now.